when I got in the industry, and where this came from, we were talking about the fact I've been in it for so stinking long. So in 1997, I got into it, and I was looking at, this was yesterday, I pulled up a picture of my business card, and who knows, maybe we can put it in the show notes. All
right.
A picture so they can see what the hell I looked like back then. I've got my 2003 business card. That business card, well, in 97, the jumbo, or at least the conforming loan limit for a single family was $214,600. That was the conforming loan limit. Anything above that, so $214,601.
That was like
was a
Paradise
jumbo
Valley,
loan,
Scottsdale.
right? Yeah, that's
like
a massive, massive house, right? The fourplex was $412,450. That was the max loan they could do on a fourplex with a 30-year fixed conventional loan. Now, fast forward to today, 2024. A single family maximum conforming loan is $766,500. The four family or the fourplex, $1.474 million. That's crazy. The loan amount. That's after 25% down, guys.
Yeah, man.
Who's paying that much money for a fourplex?
That's crazy.
So when you think about that, and that our price of housing has gone up that much, and it hasn't even been 30 years.
So what's $450 of fast food in 25 years? It's
right.
$18,000 a month, Marcus.
Well, we're looking at if we're taking the Taco Bell effect, right? There's a 700%, so it's 7. Divide that by 7 is what I'm guessing.
So he's a loan guy, so he's breaking it down.
So 450. If he's being accurate and truthful about his 450, he didn't shave off. Didn't shave a few points off that. 454. Okay, so I'll type in 454.
Origination fee.
So it's $64 back 30 years ago. $64 a month.
Oh, crazy. See, it's not just real estate we can cover here.
65. So and that tells you about what inflation is doing. So literally what you could have bought $65 30 years ago, it cost you $454. That's how inflation works. How many times you gone to the grocery store and think, damn, man, I spent $200. My mom used to have a train of 3 carts. And we had 2 guys helping us to load all the shit. I remember we'd go shopping at 6 a.m. She'd kick me out of bed. Come on, we're going to go get groceries for the week. And it would be 3 shopping carts. We'd fill the entire trunk, fill the entire back seat. And I am just buried in everything. In the front seat, I'm having to just look out amongst all the bags. And then we have to unload all that stuff and put it away. And it was under $200. Now, $200 will fit in 2 bags.
Easy.
That's what's happening in our world. Just to be able to buy food, it was a statistic that just came out. The average American has to have an increase in the last 18 months of $11,000 a year in their income just to continue to maintain their food costs.
And you can do all that by buying houses.
Yep.
Yes, because of the appreciation in the houses.
Yep.
What's really, really awesome about this, and we'll get really deep into it on the stage. I don't want to spoil it now, but what you guys got to remember when you're doing a 30-year fixed loan, and don't listen to anybody that tells you anything different. Come to the event so I can explain it in greater detail. But that 30-year fixed, that cost is set for 30 years. You can buy the taco shells and the beans and the meat and the cheese and all that crap to make your tacos for 30 years, but continue to sell it for higher and higher and higher. Can you imagine what Taco Bell's margins would be right now if they're able to set their prices or their contracts in 1993 for all those items and then be able to sell it today's market? They're making money to be able to keep those locations open at $1.99 for those 5 items, including the drink. Can you imagine what their margins were if they could have maintained that price point at today's cost of $15? Where would they be now?
Costco's doing it with the hot dog.
But there's also skimflation, so I don't know what's in that hot dog. So you consider that. But think about that. Yeah. That's what you're doing with the 30-year fixed. You're setting your cost for 30 years while you get to increase the rents and you get the appreciation on the home. That's true. So don't ever discount the value of setting your expenses for 30 freaking years.